right is right is one of the key techniques which Lemov talks about, and it's so simple, but it's so easy to get it wrong. If you're teaching and you get an answer from a child who may be less confident, or a child who's just so eager, who's got the hand right up like this, and you choose them, and then they give you an answer which isn't correct or is nearly correct, it's so tempting to say, yeah, kind of, I've got that, and yes, you're right, and yeah, that's fine, and then twisting their answer to make it sound correct is such a tempting thing to do. But actually, it doesn't help all the others. All the rest of the class and that child themselves lose out on understanding the correct answer and the importance of precision. If a child answers correctly, it should be obviously praised, and that's great. What about if a child answers and it's slightly different? It is important to actually say, no, that's not correct, or to move on to another child for the answer. This is really important. I remember teaching and a child who put the hand up for an answer of measuring the length of how are we going to measure a tooth dissolving in Coca-Cola, and I said, what instrument are we going to use? What tool are we going to use? Thinking of a ruler, a piece of string, anything like that, to measure the width of this tooth. And he put his hand up, fantastic, he's put his hand up, and he said spirit level. Well, that was difficult, because you wanted to say, yeah, you put your hand up, that's fantastic, but you have to say it's wrong. Now, that's quite a blatant example, but then there's other examples in teaching where we have a child who might answer something which isn't quite correct because the grammar might not be right, or the exact term might not be correct for that subject. And in the next sketch, we look at just the science phrase attracted towards a magnet, and the teacher's trying to get the correct vocabulary being used by the children, and listen really carefully and see if you can spot this.
I'm going to ask for a hand up now under who can help Gabriel, then Gabriel, you're going to build on that in a moment. Ella. There's a better word than stick. Can you give me the better word? A better word than attach. You've got the right beginning. At. Thank you. We had a little bit of help there, but you're right. Now,
attached to.
Think of that word that you're using. Is it attached? What's the word we want to think of? What was it?
Attractive.
Okay. What's happened then?
14, okay, so 7 out of 7 is 14, so how will we write that? Can you tell me where I'm going to write each digit?
In the units column.
What am I going to write in the units column?
14.
Think about the number 14. Okay, so there's 2 digits, aren't there? What does the...
The one in the 10.
Spot on, good lad. And where does the 4 go? Good. Okay, so we write the 1 in the tens column and the 4 in the units column. Good boy. Okay, so we've done the units.
Because aggressively describes the verb. Which is the verb, Aisha?
The verb is aggressively.
We said that the adverb was aggressively because that describes the verb. What is the verb, Aisha?
Verb is doing.
So what is he doing in that sentence? Right, so what is the verb in the sentence?
Verb is in the sentence.
Exactly. We want to start it with the adverb, so can anyone read out what they've got?